This is hard pass, Kyle.
Oh,
this is hard pass. I'm going to give it up.
Where we at? Let's go. Okay. The NBA playoffs. I would like to propose a toast.
To what?
I said toast, motherfuckers. To the... Well, you know what? I'm going to play the clip.
Play the clip.
All right, so this one is 3 minutes, but I think the context really matters.
Let's do it.
So it's us reacting to us.
Us reacting to us?
Yeah. You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, all right. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Dude, don't never let him near a computer.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Unmute it. Why is the quality like this, though? You know, well, either way.
What you think about it, though, dog?
I think that the Knicks about to come out the East.
Terrell. They got a cat on their team.
Hey, what Julius Randle was doing over there, it wasn't the best.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
They're going to finish with a similar record. The T-Wolves and the Knicks. Mm-hmm. Real similar. Mm-hmm. And the T-Wolves going to be in the Western Conference.
Okay.
That says a lot.
You know the Knicks was in the playoffs, right? Like, and I think they was like the top 3 seed.
They
like,
got a cat now, Trey.
So you talking about they gonna have the same record? So you saying that?
No, the T-Wolves and the Knicks, both of them next season gonna have similar records.
I want to say you wasn't that wrong there. You wasn't that wrong.
Never wrong. Within three games apiece.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is, cat ain't gonna make a difference.
So the Knicks might be number 1 in the East. Is what you saying?
They're not gonna be number 1.
Number 2, number 3 again? Like, what are you trying to say? Because if the T-Wolves have a great record, which I imagine that they will,
T-Wolves gonna be top 4 or 5
in the West.
Yeah.
So in the East, a top 4 or 5 record from the West would be like number 1 in the East, right?
That I refuse to say. I refuse to give this man credit.
Okay, I respect it.
So let's talk playoffs. Mm-hmm. How far do you think the Knicks going?
I think that with Cat,
just a serious question.
Honestly, I think they can at least make it to the conference finals, and I don't know how far they'll go after that. I called it.
They make it to the conference finals.
Yeah, here you go.
If they play the Celtics, they'll be lucky to get beat in 6. Who the Celtics playing now?
The Knicks.
They about to get beat in 6 then.
So the Celtics got to win the next 4 straight.
They gonna win the next 5 straight.
So they gonna win the game 1 of the. All right. Well,
they gonna win the next 6 straight.
Yeah. Hello. Let's see what else you got here. Okay.
I think that with the T-Wolves trading Cat, actually, I mean they lost size, but I think Julius Randle is more consistent than Cat.
That's true. I agree.
But I still feel like the T-Wolves one piece away from actually being a legitimate contender.
Yeah.
And the Knicks, soon as they got Cat, they just gave up. They not gonna win the championship. I stand on that. They not going to win the championship.
I think that they did an all right job getting Cat, man. Julius Randle wasn't doing what they needed him to do.
The fact that Cat is an all-star and he got traded for somebody like Julius Randle.
Julius Randle was an all-star before.
No, not as much as Cat. Cat was all NBA.
And that's true.
Julius Randle wasn't. The fact that you would trade him to Julius, it either means Julius Randle is either underrated or Cat overrated.
I think Julius Randle is underrated.
I think he is too.
But, I mean.
What you think about it, though?
Oh, yeah, that's it. All right. All right. So, you got any reaction to that before I go to video 2, which is the most important one?
Yeah, I got a reaction to it.
What you got?
I don't think you a good friend.
What I did?
You bringing up clips of me saying stuff when I was obviously under the influence. But I'm under the influence now, and I stand on what I say.
No, you didn't say anything too crazy, I don't feel like.
You trying to use my words against me.
No, you didn't. I literally just agreed with like 3 or 4 of the things that you said, but you wouldn't agree with me saying, I think the Knicks got a chance of coming out the East.
They ain't coming out the East.
They up 2-0 on the Celtics right now as of May 8th, and they play tomorrow night. So Friday night, I'm gonna try to drop this tomorrow, but they play Friday night.
Celtics. The Knicks not coming out the East.
Okay, well, here's the even bigger picture because here's the real reason that I even bring up the thing, because here's the thing that we supposed to really be talking about. You ready for this?
Let's do it.
This the one.
So, let's do a bet for a case of Bud Light.
All right.
Who gonna go further in the playoffs? T-Wolves or the Knicks? I got the T-Wolves.
I really got both of them making it to the conference finals, man. So it really come down to
one can get beat in 4, one can get beat in 5.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a case of dew. Nah, a case of Bud Light saying.
Well, I'm gonna just go ahead opposite of you just for the bet.
Just for the case.
So yeah, I'm going the Knicks.
We gonna see.
It's gonna be interesting. Now, right now, the Knicks are up 2-0.
That's a fact.
And the Wolves are.
They down.
Are they tied or they tied?
They down 0-1, I think.
Okay. So am I winning the bet right now, or did I win the bet?
You winning the bet.
Okay.
But it's an asterisk on the play.
Well, hold up. Now, wait a minute. Why?
It's an asterisk.
Talk about it. I'm listening.
Because the Knicks in the Eastern Conference.
Chuck, you ain't mentioned none of this when you made the bet.
I mentioned it, but you cut it out of the edit.
No, that's not true. It was literally in the edit of you saying how weak the East is, but you didn't mention that when saying that. Because for me, it sounded like you were just straight up crapping on the Knicks, saying that they're going to get put out in the first round.
I stand on what I say.
All right, well, we going to see how it goes. Hey, chat. I bought it back up. This man about to owe me a case of Bud Light.
I stand on what I say.
Let's see what else we had in here.
That's a fact.
All right, so Prize Picks lets you take away your pick.
Yeah.
So if somebody get hurt, does that play a factor?
It don't matter. Neither one of us got injuries right now.
Who hurt?
Yeah, it does. I said, hit me out.
I'm listening.
Tell me if I'm lying.
All right.
I said if anybody get hurt, that cancels the bet.
Agreed.
Right? I said
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Steph Curry get hurt?
Hey, chat, eat him up. That don't make no sense.
I said if anybody get hurt.
But I was talking about on Prize Picks. I literally bought them up. If somebody get hurt in another fight, they ain't gonna cancel your bet on this fight.
T-Wolves is playing the Warriors.
Yeah.
Steph Curry played for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Steph Curry got hurt.
No, but he not out for the series though.
He out for the next 3 games.
No, he only out for the next 2. I think. Well, maybe 1 actually. They say he only gonna be out for a week, and he should be back. But the thing about it is, I think the Warriors, because remember I said on the phone to you, I think I got to see Game 1. I saw Game 1 and I was like, nah, the Warriors got this. Because I think the Warriors without Steph Curry could still, the Warriors without Steph Curry could still beat the Wolves. They got Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green.
The word is could. They could.
Yeah.
But I think it would definitely be a dogfight.
No, it's definitely make it more competitive.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But I think that after seeing Game 1, if Steph come back, I think the Warriors get.
You can't say that though.
What you mean?
Because it's like, okay, if my team playing against your team, you the star.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on you.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield over there, leave him open.
Yeah.
We can let him get off.
Yeah.
That's game plan around Steph.
Yeah.
Steph get hurt. Now it's like, all right, boom.
I don't know who the game plan around.
We gotta go back to the drawing board. All over.
But now I don't think that there's anybody that can. I think Jimmy Butler can contain Ant, and I think
Ant contain Jimmy.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not to the level of shutting them down. No.
You say Jimmy can shut down Ant?
I think he can get as close as it gets.
But you don't think Ant can get as close as it gets?
No, I don't think Ant defense is that good. I like his defense. I think he is good. But I think Jimmy is a little different than just dribble, shoot, or dribble, drive. I think he has a little more in his bag. And I think that Buddy Hield is absolutely underrated, and that had showed the other game.
He's not underrated. He's like Jaylen Brown.
Who was Buddy Hield with before he got to the Warriors? Was he with Sacramento?
I want to say yeah, but I'm not sure.
I know he was on a team where he was the second option, but nobody took him serious.
That's how Jordan Poole was. He was on Golden State.
Yeah.
He was the man.
Yeah.
And he left, and he is.
He you know what? Jordan Poole actually probably should have been considered for Sixth Man of the Year.
I think he was, but I don't think he got it though. Yeah.
Okay. But that's the kind of my thing. I think Jordan Poole is better than he get credit for, but he don't got no defense though.
He's not better than what he gets.
He don't got no defense though. I think that's why.
He
His offensive bag is pretty deep.
It's not deep. It's not deep. It's not
What,
deep.
what do you mean by deep? Pause.
When I say deep, I mean I feel like if you are an all-star, your bag is deep. Matter of fact, let's take Paul George. Whose offensive bag is deeper?
I think they about the same, but Chuck, you missing something pivotal here. Paul George plays defense, and he's really good at defense.
Yeah, but Paul George offense is great.
I don't know about great.
When Paul George had his own team, granted, they wasn't making deep runs in the playoffs, but he was doing his thing. If you put Buddy Hield on the team and he's the star, they going 0-82.
Okay, we just switched there because I was talking about Jordan Poole. But
I was talking about it.
Okay.
Jordan Poole bag ain't deep either.
I think his offensive bag is deep.
It's not.
You think you can beat him one-on-one?
Me?
Right. Hey, that wasn't the best question to ask.
Hey, you stupid.
That was funny. All right. So,
hey, you stupid.
Anyway, neither here nor there. I think the Warriors, regardless, are going to make it past the Timberwolves.
I ain't going to lie to you.
What's up?
I think so, too.
Okay.
But, man, Braun told Ant-Man it's time to take it to the next level.
I agree.
At one point, I feel like Ja was the next face. He was the next superstar. He was the next quote-unquote best player in the NBA. I feel like Ant-Man is like that from now. But
he took it from him. Yeah.
He did. If Ant-Man don't beat the Warriors without Steph, then I think he's just going to be another Ja. And Ja is my favorite player. Yeah. Ant-Man is second. But if he don't beat the Warriors without Golden State, he's going to be
Let me ask you,
Ja.
If he does beat the Warriors and make it to the conference final and lose, would you say the same thing?
No, he got to go to the championship.
Okay.
He has to go.
That's the next level, right?
Because he has to go to the championship.
The Cat and them with the T-Wolves last year, they made it to the finals, right?
They lost in the Western Conference Finals.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The Mavs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's either championship. He has the Celtics is either championship or bust. The Mavs, you have to make it there.
Okay. Two things real quick. With Ant and them, you said championship or bust.
They have to make it to the championship or bust.
Yeah. Okay.
The Celtics have to win a bust.
Yeah. And then the Celtics, they won last year.
You may have to say it like
that. I know. It's funny when I say it like that. But does that not play a factor that even if they miss this year, that they still are a contending team?
Who now?
The Celtics.
Yeah, they still a.
But I said it's a bust because they're somebody that you look at as y'all supposed to make it. So if y'all don't make it, y'all failed.
That's a fact. Okay. And I said last year that the Celtics wasn't even supposed to win it.
You did say that. I remember you saying that. We debated on it.
Yeah, they got the freaking Mavs. Everybody is like that was
the Mavs wasn't supposed to make it, is what you said, and that's why you said the Celtics was supposed to win. That's a fact.
So I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't even think that the Celtics, even though they got a championship, I don't think they're a championship team. It's just the playoffs went the right way.
Gotcha.
If I'm being honest, the Mavs, that's not a championship team. But if the playoffs go the right way, which right now it ain't, they would be a championship team.
So let me ask you.
I think Golden State and Denver the only championship teams, quote unquote. But other teams can win the championship.
So what is Denver? I mean, not Denver. The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah, they lucky.
Every year, it'd be one sorry team. Now, granted,
is that not the Cavs this year?
I was about to say this year it is the Cavs, but if the Knicks win the championship, there's no way they got Cat. First of all,
talk about the picture I sent you. Good.
First of all, Cat is soft, and
he's not this year though.
He's soft.
This year he wasn't playing soft. He has
a reputation of being soft.
Okay, there you go. I can agree with that.
And outside of that, Jalen Brunson, he's an undersized guard.
That's true.
They got Josh Hart. He's an undersized guard.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, that's their top three. If they win the championship, it has to be because of seeding and luck.
Okay. But if they prepared for it and they win the championship, what you gonna say now? What you gonna say now?
They're not going to championship.
I'm gonna put Jalen, what's his name? Jason Tatum. I'm gonna put him in saying, what they gonna say now?
Hey, you stupid.
But yeah, go ahead.
They ain't winning though.
Okay.
They not at all.
Okay.
They doing good, but
all right. Well, hey, case of beer all right. So if they both get put out, then it really come down to if the Wolves get put out in 5 and the Knicks get put out in 6.
Chab, I said if no injuries happen.
You can't do that, Chuck. That's not you're not being fair, man.
We didn't talk about who gets injured.
Well, let's talk about it now.
We just said
let's talk about it now.
All right, Steph Curry injured, so the bet off the table. No, I stand on it. I stand on what I said. I stand on what I said because let me tell you.
I'm listening.
Whenever you see Ant-Man, you see Jordan, right? Jordan ain't getting beat by the Warriors without Steph Curry. So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I got the freaking T-Wolves winning in 7.
Okay. All right. Bet. Because
I got the Celtics in 7.
Okay. Oh, 7?
7.
What about 6? You just said that on the video.
It says 7.
All right.
Cut it out. 7. Celtics in 7. T-Wolves in 7.
Let's go. All right. Bet. Hey, chat. We here. He said it. We heard him say it. And he said he gonna stand on it.
I'm gonna stand on it.
I'm standing on mine
10
too.
toes down.
I got Knicks and
you can't seriously think the Knicks gonna beat the Celtics.
I'm gonna say 6.
You got the Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6. Ooh, that sound fire too. That sound fire, chat. Knicks in 6.
Celtics in 7. T-Wolves in 7.
I'm being generous saying Knicks in 6 too. I think it's possible that the Knicks might take it. You know, the Celtics just got beat twice at home, and they going to the New York. It's a possibility.
If Jaylen Brown step his sidekick behind up, and help Jason Tatum.
Let me tell you what the stats was last game. Now
it ain't about the stats.
All right. Well, hey, if you gonna say that, I can't argue.
Matter of fact, but I got a point.
Got you. What you got?
Remember, you came to my son last game. He got hurt.
Yeah.
He got back on the court. I don't think he scored.
No, did he? I think he might have scored 1.
I don't know if he scored or not, but when he got hurt, he came back. Just his presence on the court.
Yeah, it mattered. Yeah, that's true. So
F the stats.
Yeah.
You sound like a LeBron fan.
You sound more like a LeBron fan than me. So, hey, when Bron out there, all he got to just do is be on the court.
That's it.
But yeah, I wanted to bring that up though. I thought it was pretty entertaining. I was like, oh, I'm about to clip this up so we can talk about it. But yeah, the whole video was probably like 13 minutes. But yeah. All right.